Google Trends, YouTube search, and other search engines have recently reported that the search of the keyword recession has been on the increase since the last 2 quarters. Inflation rate increase is one of the key signs of a recession. It is high time to learn ways to recession-proof your finances against what is to come. Hey guys, it's WHIZ Queen here. Welcome to my channel. I share information on finance and lifestyle. Please subscribe below and turn the post notification bell on so you don't miss a thing. Economists and finance experts have predicted that we might be hitting a recession in the coming year. This is expected post-pandemic situation where all markets have recently been fully opened after 2 whole years. So let's talk about some ways to recession-proof your finances and take charge of your life. Paying off your high interest debt is very crucial at this time. Credit cards are known to have some of the highest interest rates, some going as high as 22% annual percentage rates. If you have multiple credit cards, you might want to consider creating a strategy and plan how you can pay them off as quickly as possible. Make steady and consistent payments. This will help you improve your credit score. You can check out my video on how you can understand your credit card statement with tips on how you can improve your credit score. Consolidating your debt may be a good way to plan and stay on top of your finances. If you have multiple loans or debts like credit cards, line of credit, student loan, and maybe other kind of debts that you have, you can consider consolidating them into one single low interest debt that you can pay off instrumentally with time. I highly recommend line of credit because they usually offer a lower interest rate and you can pay them off right from your bank. Save as much as you can. Now is really not the time to incur unplanned expenses. If you don't have a savings account, go and open one right now, ASAP. If you also prefer to use like an expense tracker, maybe on a notepad or on a planner, you can also get that, and this would help you plan and make sure that you're strategizing your savings accordingly. My best recommendation is to automate the process. So once your paycheck comes in, you already have a set amount that has been scheduled to go into your savings account. So that way you never miss a payment or forget to save. You will be surprised at how much this would help you cut down frivolous spending. You can also check out this video on 5 simple ways to improve your saving habits. Try to diversify your portfolio. If you mostly invest in stock market or crypto, now might be a good time for you to invest in GICs, bonds, or even the real estate market. And also, if you are someone that mostly invests in like US stocks or maybe stocks of a certain industry, you might want to consider investing in like global market just in case there is a hit to the major market, maybe the US market or that specific industry. You can spread your risk across all of the industry so that if anything happens and a particular industry gets hit with maybe the inflation or recession, you would have diversified your portfolio properly and you would not be taking a massive loss. No one really knows what could happen if shit hits the roof. Being careful about the kind of risk you take doesn't make you a risk-averse person, but rather a self-aware and a risk-tolerant person because you are only taking calculated risks. Carry out adequate research and understand the consequences of your action. Avoid making hasty decisions. Also, understand what kind of investor you are. Long-term investing has proven to be more rewarding with moderate risk level. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are yet to do so. It really does help my channel grow. Having emergency funds give you some level of peace and security. It is recommended that you have between 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses saved as your emergency funds. So that would include your rent, your grocery cost, your utility bills, and other expenses that you incur on a monthly basis. You can save your emergency funds in a high interest yield account with no lock-in or long-term commitment. That way you can easily access your funds anytime you want it. If you live in Canada, I made a video on 5 banks that allows you to earn the highest interest rate at no monthly fee. Having multiple contingency or backup plans has never failed anyone. Particularly in times like this, you want to make sure that you have a backup plan or a contingency plan for if the unexpected happen regarding your income. This is a good time to have multiple jobs. I highly recommend you have a side hustle or build ways that you can earn passive income. Take your job seriously. Having a job that takes care of your necessity is really a blessing. I understand that these days people are all getting into this trend of quiet quitting or delivering the bare minimum at their workplace. While I'm not saying that you should slave for a job, but really try as much as you can to make yourself indispensable so that if the company is laying off workers or downsizing, you would not be the first to be let go due to incompetence. Also, now is really not the time to be quitting your job just because someone pissed you off at work, especially if you don't have another job offer on hand or a backup plan. Budgeting is a key step in taking charge of your finance. Not only does it help you stay on track, it also helps you live within your means, as you can see at first glance how much you earn and how much you are spending. With this, you can learn what expenses are not essential. You can cut back on your spending and save even more. Over time, you would not need to budget or track every single expense, as you would already know your wants from your needs and you can decide what is most important to you. Budgeting apps might be a bit expensive, so I have designed a Google spreadsheet that you can use on any device to help you with your budgeting needs. You can find the link in the description and just make a copy of it. Deleveraging over time. Deleveraging is simply a practice of reducing one's debt by selling off one's assets. So for example, if you work from home or your workplace is just a walking distance from where you reside, you might consider selling off your car. This will help you reduce your monthly car payment and also take off the monthly cost of insurance. The cost of insurance can go into taking care of other utilities or other monthly expenses. I'm not saying you should go sell off your car, that is just an example. Another good example is like you can sell off some household items that you have and you are no longer using. When you sell that off, it's helping you in two ways. You're cleaning up or decluttering your apartment and you're also making money off that. Now that you have learned different ways to recession-proof your finances, implement them over time and watch how your finances will take a massive turnaround for good. Please share this video with your friends and loved ones so they can also recession-proof their finances. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.